Marhaban bikum. Welcome to Qasid Online. My name is Ayub Palmer, and I'm an Arabic instructor for Qasid Arabic Institute. This is the fourth video in our letters series, and we will be learning about the Jeem and the long vowel Ya. You can take out your writing worksheet and follow along with this video if you wish. For those who don't have the worksheets that accompany this video series, please fill out the form at the end of the video, and Qasid will have them sent to you. Let's get started. We have four main objectives in this lesson. The first of our objectives is to pronounce the Jeem and the Ya effectively. We're also going to learn how to recognize the Jeem and the Ya in all of its different forms. After that, we're going to write these different forms for both letters. And as you remember, there are four positions for each letter. The Jeem has 4 out of the 4 positions, as does the Ya. Both of these letters have 4 positions. Our fourth objective is to pronounce and write the letters Jeem and Ya in a word. And the word that we have for this lesson is Taj. Taj. Now you may be wondering, where is the Ya? Because we have here a Ta, an Alif, long vowel Alif, and a Jeem. So where's the Ya? Well, we're going to add a Ya to the end of Taj, because Ya in Arabic can mean my. So we're going to write this as Ta-Ji, my crown. So we will look at the Ya later in this video, and we will see how it connects to the word Taj, to mean my crown. Let's continue. Here we have the Jeem and the Ya. Let's go back. We have the Jeem and the Ya. So the Jeem here is our first letter in this lesson. And the Jeem is like the J in English, like as in Jeep. So that's not too difficult, because the Jeem is like or similar to a letter that we already have in English. Now the Ya, and we're going to look at the Ya here, the Ya is a long vowel. Just like we had the long vowel Alif and the long vowel Wow, we have the long vowel Ya. And this is the third of 3 long vowels in Arabic. So after this lesson, you will have had all 3 of the long vowels in Arabic. The Ya is similar to the double E in English. So, for example, if we have beat, as in eat your beets, here the Ya, or the double Ya, is like the Ya, the long vowel Ya. However, the long vowel Ya is longer than the double E. So actually we're going to write this as an I with a line over it. So if we were to pronounce beat with a Ya, a long vowel Ya in Arabic, it would be pronounced like beat. Beat. Which, of course, is not how we pronounce beat. But this is just to demonstrate how the Ya is longer than the double E. So we're actually going to write the ya in transliteration as an I with a line over it. Let's continue. Here we have the Arabic alphabet again, and we're going to look at these two letters where they are in the grand scheme of things. So we have our Jeem and our Ya, long vowel Ya. So there we are. Let's move on and look at these two letters in terms of the positions that they have when written. So here we have the Ya, and the Ya has, as we said, 4 of the 4 positions. So the Ya in the initial or the independent position is going to look like this. Excuse me, I'm going to put a little hook there. And we have the Ya like that. In the initial position, the Ya will look like this. In the medial position, the Ya will look like this. And in the final position, the Ya will look like this. So the Ya in the initial and in the medial positions looks much like the Ba and the Ta. And the Tha. Now, we have here the Jeem, and the Jeem has an interesting form. Here in the the independent position, the Jeem looks like this. So this has a form that we haven't seen yet before. Very elegant form there. We have here 2. In the initial position, it looks like this. In the medial position, it looks like this. And in the final position, it looks like this. So again, the Jeem has 4 positions. Let's write these in more detail on the next page. I'm going to switch my color here to yellow so we can see a bit better. And here we go. Let's start with the Jeem. Now, the Jeem in the independent position. The Jeem is going to start here and has a dot in the center. It's going to curve below the line. Again, let's do it one more time. Like this. With a dot in the center. And one more time. With a dot in the center. That's the Jeem in the independent position. Now, the Jeem in the initial position looks very similar, except it's not going to go below the line. So we have the Jeem here, and then it connects to a letter after it. Let's do it again. The Jeem connects. And do it one more time. The Jeem connects. Now, let's look at the third position, which is the medial position for the Jeem. Here it's going to connect to a letter before it, then it's going to connect to a letter after it. Looks like that. Connect, pick up the pen, and connect again. One last time. Connect, pick up the pen, connect again. Now, we're going to look at the final position for the Jeem. Again, the Jeem will connect, and then it'll look just like the independent position, but it will connect at the end. So it looks like that. So again, let's connect. And then like that. Connect. And then like that. Okay, so let's now move on to the ya. So we have the ya here, which is the long vowel ya. Now the independent position, so this is number 1, independent position, is it kind of has a hook there. It's below the line like that. And don't forget your dots. I kind of like to think of the ya in the independent position as looking kind of like a swan, although that's just me. Okay. 2 dots. And 2 dots. There we go. Okay. Number 2, initial position. Now this is pretty easy because it's similar to the ba, ta, and tha that we had before, but it has 2 dots underneath. This is the ya. Okay. 2 dots underneath. Let's do it one more time. 2 dots underneath. And again, it's going to connect to a letter here. Connect here, and it will connect here to another letter. Now, in the medial position, the ya is going to look again like the ba, the ta, and the tha. Here, connects, comes up, and connects again. Again, connects, comes up, and connects again with 2 dots underneath. Now, the final position for the ya is similar again to the independent position. So you can see the pattern that the independent position and the final position are often very similar, except that the final position connects to a letter before it. So the ya is going to look like this. When it connects, it's going to connect and then come below the line. Sorry, can't forget our dots here. And it's going to connect and come below the line. There we go. Okay, let's move on and put these 2 letters together to write a word. Okay, I'm going to change my color again to red. Okay, so again, let's summarize our letters Jeem and Ya. So we have here, again, let's write, this is the independent, and we have here initial, and we have here medial, and we have here final. Okay, so the Jeem in the independent position looks like this. Initial position. Excuse me. Made a mistake there. Let's just erase really quickly. Sorry about that. Okay. Now the Jeem at the beginning is like this. Medial position like this. And final position like this. And the Ya like this. Like this. Like this. And like this. Now, if we're looking at a word, for example, we want to write the word my crown. This is the word we want to write here, my crown. And again, we said my here is ya, which means my, and crown is taj. 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 Now, we want to write this word taji. Now notice the ta at the beginning. We have the ta at the beginning. And this is in the initial position. So this is number 2. And then we have the alif, ta, ta. The alif comes next, long vowel alif. We had that before. And here it's gonna be a medial position. Why? Because you see the ta connects here. So the ya, the alif, because it connects to what comes before it, will look like this, and it will connect. Now, we're going to add the jeem. So because it's taji, so the j, taj, taji, the jeem. Now, the alif doesn't connect to what comes after it. So we have to use an initial jeem here. So the jeem is going to look like that. Now the ya is going to come after it, and the ya connects to what comes before it. So that's why we have here the initial position which connects after it. And then we put the ya, and the ya here is in the final position because it completes our word, taji. And here we have our complete word, ta, G. And what does it mean? It means my crown. Great. Let's write this a few times together. I'm going to change my color again to yellow. Let's write this together here. So we have here ta, G, again meaning my crown, ta, G, my crown. One more time. Ta, G, my crown. And there you go. That's our fourth word for our letters series for this video. And let's summarize what we've done so far. So the first thing that we learned here was the letter Jeem in Arabic is like the J in English. So that's pretty easy. We have here a close correspondence between English and Arabic on this letter. The long vowel ya is like the vowel double E in English, but twice as long. So we're actually going to write it like this when we transliterate. It's going to be an I with a long, with a little line on top of it to differentiate between the sound E and E. Okay? So again, it's twice as long as the double E. And we're going to write it like this when we transliterate it. The letter Jeem connects to letters that come before it and after it. So in the medial position, position 3, you can see that it will connect to what comes before it and to what comes after it. Now the long vowel ya also connects to letters that come before it and after it. So for example, we have the ya in position number 3, which is like this. And you can see it connects here and connects here. So there we have it. And let's look at the homework. So please download the writing worksheet and practice writing these letters, Jeem and Ya. And when you're finished, upload your assignment to the course website. And also don't forget to download the reading worksheet and pronunciation of the Jeem and the Ya, and upload your audio file also to the course website when you're finished. And if you don't have these worksheets and you would like to get a hold of our entire set of writing worksheets for the Arabic letters, please go to the that go along with these video tutorials. Please see the instructions at the end of this video or in the text blurb below. Thank you so much. إلى اللقاء.